Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing the neon lights effect again. This time I'm going to be doing a Halloween theme with that. I have done this before 2 other times. I did it once for Valentine's Day and then again here more recently for the summer. So to start off, I will just be taking my black gel polish from Model 1s and going in and painting all of the nails with that. I do 2 layers, but the second layer I did do with a different black because I was running low on this black from Model 1s. But each layer I did cure for 60 seconds. And as you can see, I don't have any nails on myself, which is unusual unless I'm doing my own nails. But I have started filming all of my videos for October, and I removed my nails because some of them I am going to be doing like as press-ons and then putting them on with the little sticky tabs for the ends of the videos and for like pictures and stuff. So that is why I don't have any nails on myself. And if you didn't know, I will be uploading a video every day in October with a different Halloween design, and I did end up having a few extra Halloween designs that I'm doing here also in September, this being one of them. So as you can see here, I am going in and wiping all of the nails off with some alcohol to remove that sticky layer. Doing this makes doing nail art a lot easier. I know some people will add on a base coat or a top coat. I don't do that personally. I just wipe off the sticky layer and then go in with my nail art. Here I am using Riverwalk from Madam Glam, and I'm just going in and drawing all of the designs with it first. And after I get the designs drawn on, I do cure for 60 seconds. So here on this nail, I am drawing some moon, or a moon and some stars. I am not good at drawing stars like this, so it did take me quite a few tries to get each star drawn on decently. I didn't include all of that because I had to redo them so many times, and I just felt like you wouldn't want to sit here and watch me redo each star that I did like 5 times. The brush that I am using here is an 11mm liner brush. This is one of the double-ended liner brushes that I bought from Amazon, and the first time I used these was in my last neon light video, and I have really been loving these brushes. They are really good quality, I feel like, and you get a wide variety of sizes. They range from 5mm all the way up to 30mm. So there's all different sizes of brushes for all different types of nail art you may be doing. For this nail, I am drawing on a couple of bats. And as you can see, I am trying to do a fairly good job at getting these outlines on, but I'm also not being too precise with it or being too picky on how good they are, because this outline right here, in the end, you're not gonna see it anyways, so it's okay if it is a little messy. So with me doing so many different Halloween designs this year, I decided to draw out all the different designs that I was doing to make things go quicker and be a little easier on myself, because usually I spend the most time trying to figure out what I'm even going to do, because I don't usually plan out my designs or draw them out or anything. But because I am doing so many, I wanted to make sure that I had everything lined up and organized and ready to go. So I did draw out this design. I'll pop up a picture of it on the screen. Um, it looks one way in my drawing, but by the time I'm finished with it, it will end up looking a little bit different as I go along. Some stuff just didn't end up working out. That goes for all of the designs that you're going to be seeing. Some of them are exact same as on the picture. Some of them are different because when I was doing them, I felt like something else would look better, or something that I had drawn on the picture just wasn't working out. So I had to change it up a little bit. The background might be a little different. These pictures were just references for me to kind of get an idea of what I was going to do and how I was going to do it. I also didn't spend very much time drawing them either. I spent maybe like 5 to 10 minutes on each drawing, just to get like a rough sketch and figure out what I was doing. I didn't want to spend too much time trying to perfect these drawings. I decided I'll perfect them when I get them on the nail. So as you saw, I drew out some pumpkins on this nail. Now on this nail, I am going to be doing a spider web and a spider. And this nail I did do a little differently. In the drawing, you saw it was a black widow spider, but once I got it on the nail, I felt like doing the little red hourglass would be a little bit too much, so I did not include that on to the nail. Last year I did something similar to what I'm doing this year, where I posted something every day for Halloween. Last year I just did it on Instagram on my reels, and I just did one nail for each day. I didn't do a whole set. This year I wanted to do more, and I decided to do whole sets, like 5-finger set or 5-nail sets, instead of just doing one nail every day. And I am uploading it here onto YouTube. I will say though, on Halloween it won't be an actual design, it'll just be a video, like a compilation video of all of the designs that I have done, just because I feel like posting a whole new design on Halloween would be a little too late, because by that point everyone's going to have their costumes, have their nails done already and stuff, and already kind of know or have what they want done. I don't want to do something, put out something new, and I just feel like it'd be too late at that point. So I'm just gonna put up a little compilation of everything that I've done this year. So on this nail, this was supposed to be the witch hat, but that just was not working out at all. So then I decided to do candy corn, and I was just gonna do a couple big candy corn, but I didn't like how that looked, so I wiped that off and decided to do some smaller candy corns. And originally when I drew out this design, I did think about doing candy corn, but then I remembered candy corn has white on it. And if you saw my summer neon light video, you know I did a popsicle that had white on it, and I felt like the white didn't give the same effect for the neon light look, so I wasn't going to include white again this time. But I honestly didn't know what else to do on this nail, so I did just go with the candy corn, even though it has the white. I feel like it did end up turning out better this time around than it did last time. So this is what they look like with just the outlines. This itself would be cute. Like, it could be like a chalkboard Halloween look. Like, you just put a matte top coat on and it'd be super cute. So now I'm just going over all of those outlines I did with the colors that I'm going to be using for that specific design. Here for the moon and stars, I'm using Mimosa from Madam Glam. And as you can see, I'm just going straight over that white outline I did. I also go ahead and do the yellow parts on the candy corn. I'm going to do all of the yellow parts first, and then I'll move on to whatever color I do next and do everything for that color. I just felt like doing one color at a time would be easier than going back and forth and switching between each color. But after I get the yellow on, I do go in and cure that for 60 seconds. So after you get that color on, you're going to take a clear, whether that be your base coat or your top coat. Here I am using top coat, and you're going to mix that same color into it to kind of dilute it and make it more sheer. And then you're going to go and put that on either side of what you just did to create that glow effect. And after that is on, you want to cure that for 60 seconds. And then you want to take your clear again. So again, this is just the top coat, and take some of that previous sheer color that you mixed up and mix that into the clear. This is just going to dilute it out even more and make it even more sheer. You can't really see it on camera very well. The yellow you can see better than some of the other colors. In person you can see it a little bit more. This is just to kind of fade out that glow a little bit into the black some. And then again, cure for 60 seconds once you get it all on. And you also, you want to go on the outsides of that previous sheer color. So again, you want to go on the outside and the insides of your design that you drew. And again, it doesn't really matter if you get it on the previous layers, it's not going to really do anything, especially with how diluted it is. If, like I said, if anything, it might make it a little bit darker, but realistically, it's not going to do very much because there's very little color added onto it. And then you just want to repeat those same steps for the rest of the colors that you may be using. So for the white part on the candy corn, I skipped over going over that outline again with the white. I just went in with the diluted white just because going over it again with the solid white wouldn't make very much sense since it is already white. So this is what they look like after you get all the colors on. They do kind of just look like big blobby messes, but it all comes together once you add on the final white outline. You just want to go right in the middle of the outline that you drew and do a very thin line of the white. To get a thin line, I hold my liner brushes farther away. That way I'm not putting as much pressure on the brush itself, and I can use a lighter pressure to get that lighter line, whereas if I hold it closer to the bristles, then it makes the line a little bit heavier because I put more pressure on to the brush. So you just want to go around and add this final outline onto all of your designs that you have done, and then once you get that on, you want to cure for 60 seconds. If any of your white lines get too thick, or you feel like the white is too bright, that is okay. You can fix it, and I will show you how to fix that in a little bit because I did have to go in on the orange bits and fix it because the white was way too bright against the orange and I wasn't liking how it was looking. So, like I said, I didn't like how the white was looking against the orange. I felt like it was way too bright. So in order to fix that, I just took the orange that I mixed with the clear, and went right over that to kind of bring down that white a little bit. You can still see the white because it's not a fully opaque color. It is mixed with the clear, but it does tone down the brightness of the white a little bit. And then you want to cure that again to make sure that everything is cured. And now I'm going in with my shiny top coat. You can use matte top coat if you want. I prefer to use shiny with this neon light design because I feel like it smooths everything and blends all the different layers together. Whereas with the matte, I feel like you can see each individual layer, and instead of being a smooth transition, it kind of looks like blocky or like choppy kind of, and I don't like how that looks. I want it to have that smooth blend so it actually looks like glowing light. And then cure that for 60 seconds, and this is what they look like. I really love this design. I said this in my summer one. You could do this for just about anything. Like, I've done it for Valentine's, summer, and Halloween now. You could do it for Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, your birthday, really whatever. You can do a whole lot of stuff with this, and it's just a really cool effect and look. It is a little bit time consuming, but I feel like it's worth it. If you really wanted that glow, you could add some glow powder or use a glow-in-the-dark gel polish. I did that for my Valentine's set. I added some glow powder into my gel polish to make it so it would glow in the dark, which just added a little bit extraness to it. I didn't do it for my summer set or for this set just because I was doing so many different colors and I didn't feel like pulling out all of the different glow powders and mixing it all up and everything. I just kind of wanted to do this fairly quickly, but I feel like they look so good, and I think these Halloween ones are my favorite neon light sets that I've done. I just think these are so fun, and like these would honestly be so good for Halloween, especially if you added the glow powder into it. And if you were going to like a Halloween party or if you go trick-or-treating, then you could have glowing nails that look like neon lights, and it would just be a really cool, really fun Halloween set. This is just one of those designs that I keep coming back to because I absolutely love it, and I love all of the different designs and things that you can do with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to show you guys all of the other Halloween sets that I have planned for this year.